All right, I had a call recently with a dumpster rental client. I wanted to hop on here and share something that came out of it because this applies to way more than just dumpster rentals. He was explaining his pricing, his competitors' pricing, and honestly, I was getting confused. And I've been in this industry for a pretty long time now. And that's when this clicked to me. Pricing feels hard for a lot of service businesses because there usually isn't one clear pricing model anymore. Everyone's making money in different ways. Some guys make money on the base price, some on weight, some on time, some on fees or penalties. Because of that, customers aren't comparing total cost. They're comparing the first number they see and assuming everything else is the same. And keep in mind that customers don't work in the business, so they don't understand the details like you do, so it can be confusing to them. And that's why a lot of good companies feel like they're getting undercut by a few dollars, even when they're not really more expensive. What usually happens next is the problem. Business owners start thinking that maybe my pricing is wrong, maybe I need to be cheaper. But most of the time, it's not really a pricing problem, and don't ever race to the bottom with pricing, it's a loser's game. But it's a clarity problem. And in my own business, we found that a simpler pricing model works better, even when it costs more. One clear price, clear inclusions, simple overages, clear time frame. And I'll give you a real example of this from the customer's point of view. A popular service of ours is the Grizzly Bag, the flexible dumpster. The reason it sells so well is not because it's cheap, but it gives customers clear rules and parameters. With normal junk removal, for example, people leave stuff at the curb. They get a price range. Everything still kind of feels a little unclear. They're thinking, is this going to cost more? What if I add another item? Am I over the limit? Things like that. The Grizzly Bag fixes it for those types of customers. We charge a flat fee of $300, and if everything fits in the bag, that's the price. There's no guessing, there's no surprises. It's reassurance to the customer. They know exactly what they're getting, and they know exactly what they're paying for. That's why people are happy to pay for it, even though it costs more. You're not just selling a service, you're selling peace of mind. This applies in dumpsters, junk removal, house cleaning, really any service business. People don't necessarily want the cheapest option. They want the least stressful option. They want to be frictionless, especially right now when it's the winter. Business is slow and people just are shopping around more. The businesses that win are not always going to be the cheapest ones, but the clearest ones. They explain things well, and they remove fear and doubt from the customer's mind. So if pricing feels frustrating right now, it's probably not because you're doing something wrong per se, but it's because the market is really loud, and clarity will cut through all of that noise and signal the right things in the consumer's mind.